I'm talking to you, should not be in business. This is not for you, and I'm going to tell you why. No, honestly, if you exhibit any of these qualities, they're things you need to work on. And I only know this because I've exhibited all of these qualities, and they're things I've had to work on to make sure that my businesses would thrive. And when I'm not tending to them, they don't thrive. So, quality number one, you have got to be resolute in your mission. You need to know where you're going. You need to know what you are trying to achieve. You can't just go through this willy-nilly like you're just floating in the wind. It's going to cause you to be unfocused. It's going to cause you to fail. You're going to end up losing money in the process. So if you're not resolute in where you want to go, if you don't have a game plan, if you're not willing to flush it out, then you should do an about face and go back and get a job. It is serious business, and you need to make sure that you are resolute in the direction that you're headed and that your mind is all in. Number two, you need to be able to have hard conversations. You need to be able to embrace discomfort, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You're going to have people get angry with you. You're going to have people tell you you're falling short. Heck, you're going to have people that flat out steal from you, and you're going to be very offended when it happens. And you have to be able to harden yourself and make sure that you go back to step one, which is, I'm on this path. There isn't anybody that's going to get in my way. Unfortunately, nobody's going to care about your business as much as you do. You're the one. And so because of that, you have to protect your assets. You have to make sure that you are the person out in front leading things, and you're having hard, difficult conversations with the people on your team that maybe aren't there with you. I know it's not fun. You need to have those hard conversations with clients when they become a detriment to your business as well. Sometimes firing a client is the best thing you can do, believe it or not. And I've had to do that many times. But basically, you have to be the person that is resolute in what's going on. Back to step one. And because of that, you have to be able to embrace the discomfort that comes along with it. If you're destined to onboard 100 new clients this year, and you've got somebody that's pulling you back, that's taking all your time, you got to realize sometimes having this hard conversation about what you can and can't do is better than to just string them along. So having a hard conversation. The third thing you need to make sure that you have in place to ensure that you are successful in business is you have to have a stomach for risk. There is risk involved in running a business. It's the reason a lot of businesses fail. And if you're, again, going back to step one, and these are in order for a reason, step one is being resolute about what you're doing. If you're not resolute, then what's going to happen is you're going to hit a bump in the road. You're going to have some risk that doesn't materialize. You're going to invest in something that doesn't yield a return, and you're going to want to run away from it. You were never resolute to start with. So make sure you're invested in this process. You're invested in your business, not only financially, but mentally, emotionally, because there's going to come a time when the return is not there. I can tell you very, very recently that I invested in a technology solution for our business, upwards of $25,000. And within just a few weeks, that money was gone. And the company that I invested with was out of business. So it's gone. It's gone. That money, gone. Zero return. So at that point, I could have gotten really bitter. I could have done an about face. I could have said, I'm not doing this anymore. But instead, I still believed in the concept. And we just went back to the drawing board and found a different partner that we could build around. And we did. And now we have a successful product. So if you're not willing to take risks, and I'm not saying you have to do those big of risks, but you have to be willing to accept the fact that you're pouring your time into something, you're pouring your money into something, you're pouring your energy into something. And in the end, it may not put more money in your pocket. It actually might take money out of your pocket. So you have to be able to embrace smart risk. I'm not saying do everything risky under the sun, but evaluate opportunities and understand that there's risk involved with it. So if you don't have those three things, if you don't have a strong mindset, if you're not willing to have those difficult conversations, and if you do not have a stomach or an appetite for risk, I really think you should not be in business, because you have to have all three of those qualities in order for your business to succeed. So let me know what you think. Do you agree with those three qualities? Do you disagree? Do you think business is for everyone? Let's comment below and see what your thoughts are, and who knows what may happen with that. So until next time, happy CRMing.